What's up, YouTube? So in this video, I'm going to be going over my top 5 defensive linemen in the 2025 NFL Draft. This is interior D linemen. I already did edge rushers. I'll go ahead and get right into it. Number 5 was hard for me, but I ended up going with Walter Nolen from Ole Miss. I do have a third-round grade on him now. But he is 6'4", 296 pounds. Strong as hell, good burst to him. Really showed his explosiveness, especially in the Senior Bowl. They play him at 0 at Ole Miss. I don't think that's necessarily his best fit. Maybe 3-tech, but really where I kind of like him is the idea of him as a 3-4 defensive end. Kind of stiff, not a whole lot of pass rush moves, kind of runs down the middle of people. And one thing I'm not a big fan of is his contact balance isn't great. He kind of falls a lot. So that is definitely something I want to see him improve on. He also seems to loaf a little bit. So there are some effort questions in my opinion, but the strength and explosiveness and the frame, I think, add a lot of value. I think he can develop into a really good player. And like I said, I think a 3-4 defensive end would probably be his best bet. I think he's got a great frame for that. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on to number 4. We've got Tyleik Williams from Ohio State. He's 6'3", 334 pounds. And despite that, he is actually pretty athletic, good first step, strong, violent hands, great motor, moves well, deals with double teams very well. He's definitely a 1-tech, but can give you a little bit of pass rush from that 1-tech spot. Strong and powerful, extends people with his reach, good speed to power, mostly a run game guy, but can give you some value as a pass rusher just because of the athleticism. He could stand to develop more pass rushing moves. Right now, he's just kind of a pocket pusher, but he absolutely can collapse that pocket. Can play a little bit high at times. I would like to see some knee bend, but that is one. All right, moving on to number 3, we've got Derek Harmon from Oregon. He's 6'4.5", 313 pounds. Very active player, great motor, uses his weight very well, eats up double teams, active hands, but could work there, could stand for some work there. Bats balls down, great straight arm, very physical player, quick, explosive, disruptive player, good ball get off, can stack and shed really well, good anchor. It's very difficult to move him, very strong. Could stand to finish a little bit better, especially with his tackling. Doesn't quit, great leverage, not many pass rush moves, plays a little bit high sometimes, not a lot of knee bend. I think he can play 1-tech, but I think 3-tech is probably going to be his best bet. And I do love that he can do both. Like on pass rushing downs, you can move him in at 1. You can move him to 1-tech and maybe do like 3 edge rushers. You can absolutely do stuff like that. Great reaction time as well. 2nd-round grade on him. Same with Tyleik Williams. I can't remember if I said the grade for Tyleik Williams. But anyway, moving on to my number 2, Kenny Grant from Michigan, 6'4", 331 pounds. For his size, this dude can move. He's very athletic, explosive as hell. Gets his hands up, very strong with his hands, powerful as hell. Can absolutely get into the backfield, disruptive as hell. Great motor, very difficult to move, great anchor. Needs some more pass rushing moves, but his physical traits and hand usage make him absolutely dangerous. I think this guy can play 1, 3, or 3-4 DN. I see this guy as a early 2nd-round talent. I could even see an argument for him being a late 1st round talent. I like this guy a lot. But moving on to number 1, his teammate, Mason Graham, also from Michigan. Like I said, his teammate. 6'3", 296 pounds, lines up everywhere, explosive, violent hands, strong as hell, takes on double teams, very athletic, and like I said, explosive. Overall, very good with his hands. Solid pass rusher from the interior, but he's also very intelligent in the run game. I think this guy can play 3-4 DN, 3, 1, and even 0. But I think 3-tech is definitely where he's going to be at his best. Great at gap exchanges, explosive, angry, violent. Definitely early 1st-round talent. Very polished player with also, I think, very good upside as well because he is super athletic. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I appreciate that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.